Hello, this is Kate from Daily Tarot Girl. Welcome to your weekly tarot card reading. For this week's reading, I am using my classic Universal Waite Tarot deck. And I'm joined by my kitty, Henry. Say hello, Henry. Well, he's doing his own thing, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards for the week ahead. And as always, my intention is to get an overview of some of the themes and energies of the upcoming week so that you can make the most of things. All right, so if you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this video. It helps me so much. Okay, so let's begin with the first card. So this is for the beginning of the week. So Monday and Tuesday-ish, and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so I'm just gonna slide another card in behind these cards so that they stand upright more. All right. Okay, I just moved my angle of my cards so that there isn't as much light glare. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands for the beginning of the week. Now, the Knight of Wands is a great way to start the week off. So this is a very energetic card. The Knight of Wands is very motivated. He's very inspired. He's all about taking inspired action. So anything the Knight of Wands does, so whatever goals he sets, whatever actions he takes, whatever he pursues, whatever direction that he goes in, is always something that inspires him. So he's always like really inspired by whatever it is that he's doing. So he goes after, goals and takes actions on things that are really important to him, something that he is like really passionate about, so that his actions are always passionate. He cares about what he's doing. He's not just going through the motions. But the Knight of Wands always has to be on some sort of quest. If he doesn't have a quest or a goal or something that he's pursuing, he can kind of flounder. So the start of the week, it's important, I think, to have some sort of quest, some sort of goal, some sort of focus for all of your energies. That is going to help you organize yourself. It's going to help you prioritize what needs to be done. So that's the little nugget of advice or wisdom that I get from the Knight of Wands for the beginning of the week is have some sort of goal, some kind of quest. And then the rest of your week is going to flow a lot better if you have something to direct your energy towards. And bonus, if that thing is something that you're passionate about and that's something that really excites you. Okay, Knight of Wands, he's also very adventurous, and the Knight of Wands actually thrives on getting out of his comfort zone and exploring new territory. So this could also be a little bit of a piece of advice or suggestion for you in your week, is if you need to inject more passion, more energy into your week, how can you get out of your comfort zone a little bit? How can you explore some new territory? How can you do something a little bit new and different that you haven't done? That is going to give you kind of an oomph of more energy and excitement in your week. Okay, let's look at the middle of the week. So Wednesday, Thursday-ish, we have Justice. All right, so Lady Justice for the middle of the week. Now, those of you who've been watching me for a while may already know that I hate this card. I hate Justice. This is my least favorite card to get because I always feel like she feels a little bit cold and not very much fun. Like there's something kind of serious and just drab about this card for me. So I always kind of struggle to read it because I have a hard time connecting with Justice. But over the years, I've gotten better at it. So let's dive into Justice. All right. So Justice asks you to be discerning this week. Justice is all about discernment. I used to think that Lady Justice was judgmental. She's not. She is discerning. She can look at a person or a situation or an event, and she sees through all the bullshit. She sees through all the illusions, the sentimentality, the story, the narrative. She sees through it and just sees the facts and sees what's really going on underneath everything else. So she's able to see things clearly and make her own judgments based on that. So she's very discerning. What I get with this card is you need to be discerning about what you put your energy into this week. The Knight of Wands shows that you might actually experience a surge of energy and excitement at the beginning of the week. Justice is saying don't squander that. Be really discerning about what you focus on this week and where you put your energy. Think of your energy as this sacred thing. And when you put your energy into things, you do this by spending time on certain things, by focusing on things, by caring about certain things. And to be really discerning about how you use that energy is a really empowering thing. So that's what Justice is saying. Be discerning this week. And that sword that she's holding right here, she's kind of saying, don't be afraid to cut certain things, like let certain things go, kind of cut certain things away, kind of like a ruthless gardener who goes out into their garden and cuts away all the dead branches and just rips out the things that aren't doing well. Like sometimes you kind of have to do that in your own life, kind of cutting away the things in your life that are maybe taking a lot of energy or just kind of cluttering up your space. And then she's also holding scales in the other hand, which is about balance, really. It's a symbol of balance, kind of weighing the pros and cons. And so Justice, she takes a balanced approach to things. She doesn't just go, she's not the kind of person who just does like scorched earth and cuts people out and cuts things away ruthlessly. She's not like that. She takes a very balanced, kind of rational approach to things. Okay, let's look at the last card. So this is for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ooh. So we have a fun card, finally. Well, actually, Knight of Wands is fun. I like the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands and Three of Cups are actually fun cards, and they're kind of balanced out by Lady Justice. So the Three of Cups is a very social card. It's a party time card. It's a fun card. There's a certain kind of playfulness and celebration in the air with this card. So this is a really nice card to get on the weekend at the end of the week. The end of the week is a good time for letting your hair down. If you've been working hard and really focusing on things this week, the weekend is the time to let your hair down, have fun, great time to socialize with friends, get out of the house, do some things. How can you be more playful this weekend? What can you do to celebrate and to have fun? What kind of social event or thing could you plan for this weekend? It's really important, I think, to have fun this weekend, enjoy yourself, maybe be silly, have a drink or two, see some friends. That's kind of the vibe I get with this card. I also get that this weekend is a time to recharge your batteries. It feels like this week will be a week of focusing, be a week of getting things done. It's a week of discerning, what you're going to focus on, what you're going to let go of. So I feel like there's a certain amount of hard work happening this week. There's a certain amount of energy, excitement happening. And so the weekend is a time to kind of balance that out and recalibrate and recharge your batteries. And you do that by being kind of playful, not taking things too seriously on the weekend. This weekend is a good time to do kind of frivolous things. It doesn't have to be a productive weekend. Okay, so let's look at all of the cards together and let's just see if there's anything jumping out. Is there any repeating themes? So just bear with me. I'm just gonna look at these cards, and while I'm doing this, join me in doing this as well. So have a look at these three cards. What are you noticing when you look at all three of these cards together? What jumps out at you? What stands out? What what I'm noticing is just how different these three cards are. In terms of body language, movement, Knight of Wands, he's kind of going this way. There's a lot of movement happening. Justice is still, and she's looking right at us. There's no movement. She's actually holding that pose. If you think about being Justice in this card, that's a really difficult pose to hold. Like holding a heavy sword and the scales, like that would be hard on your shoulders. That's a tough, tough position to hold. So there's this stillness with Justice, and then moving to Three of Cups, there's movement again, but there's three people. They're all coming together. I feel like this week, you may have a lot of solitary experiences this week, but then come the weekend, there may be more opportunities for connection, for socializing. Just seeing if there's anything else I want to mention. I think I've said everything. Yeah, I think I've said everything I want to say. So feel free to add your own 2 cents to this reading. If you have an observation or something you want to add, feel free to do so in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful week. I hope you found this reading helpful. And if you want to learn more about tarot card reading, you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com. I'll put the link below. And also check out my YouTube channel. I've got videos on all the major arcana cards and all the court cards. And starting very soon, I'm going to start diving into the minor arcana cards. So I can't wait to do that with you. So again, thank you for watching and have a good week.